In the previous episode, we learned about the lives of the queens of Hastinapur. Now let us learn about their later lives and the birth of their children, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, how two royal dynasties emerged from contrasting destinies, one blessed by the gods themselves, the other born from impatience and greed. King Pandu was a wise and just ruler, blessed with his queens. The king was also a proficient hunter. One day, Pandu went to the forest to hunt. Pandu is whispering to himself, two deer, unaware, a perfect shot. Pandu releases the arrow. The deer collapse, transforming into a sage and his wife. Sage Kindama is now groaning in pain. King Pandu, you have slain us while we were united in embrace. Do you not know that this is a grievous sin? Pandu is shocked. Forgive me, O revered sage. I did not know. I thought only of the hunt. Kindama is angry. You shall share our fate. Hear my curse, O king. If you ever approach your wives with desire, death shall seize you instantly. Pandu is sad. What cruel destiny is this? My lineage will end, my throne abandoned. Kindama says, your remorse runs true, but destiny must unfold. Go, live in the forest, seek peace and atone. Pandu goes back to the palace and speaks to his queens, Kunti and Madri. My beloveds, I am cursed by sage Kindama. I accidentally killed a helpless saint couple. I cannot remain king. Dhritarashtra shall rule. We must leave for the forest. Kunti says, I shall follow you, my lord. Your sorrow is mine. Madri also says, wherever you dwell, I shall dwell. Palace or forest, it matters not. And they depart to Hastinapur, entering the forest hermitage. One day, Pandu speaks to Kunti. Kunti, though cursed, I long for children. What can we do? Then Kunti says, my lord, sage Durvasa once blessed me with mantras. By invoking it, I can call upon gods and they will grant us sons. Thus, Kunti invoked the mantras. Through the first invocation, she called Dharma, the god of righteousness. From him was born Yudhishthira, the embodiment of truth. The second was Vayu, the wind god. From him was born Bhima, mighty in strength. Third was the turn of Lord Indra, the king of gods. From him was born Arjuna, the peerless archer. Madri is now worried. She requests Kunti, sister, share this gift with me too. Kunti says, anything that is mine is yours, Madri. Here you are. Here is the last mantra. Madri invokes the Ashwini twins, the divine physicians. From them were born Nakula and Sahadeva, radiant and wise. Thus were born the five Pandavas, destined to shape the fate of Bharat. Meanwhile, at the Hastinapur palace, Gandhari is pregnant and very worried. 2 years I have carried this burden, yet no child is born. Kunti already has had Yudhishthira and Bhima. Why? Why did fate betray me? Angered, she strikes her womb with her fists, and a mass of flesh emerges, lifeless and unformed. The panicked and saddened Gandhari immediately calls upon sage Vyasa, and Vyasa tells Gandhari, You have acted in haste and anger, Gandhari. These are not becoming of a queen. But do not despair. Divide this mass into 100 pots of ghee. In time, they shall grow into 100 sons. Thus were born the 100 Kauravas, led by Duryodhana, fierce, ruthless, and ambitious. And the 101st was a daughter, Dushala. Pandu watches in happiness as his children play. Though cursed, I have found my joy. My son shall carry my name. Meanwhile, Dhritarashtra is worried looking at his sons. I fear my son Duryodhana's heart burns with ambition. Thus began the tale of two lineages, born of curse and blessing, destined to clash in the great war of Kurukshetra. The birth of the Pandavas and Kauravas teaches us that virtue and vice have profound consequences across generations. The Pandavas, blessed by gods and rooted in righteousness, ultimately triumphed through their dharma and moral choices, while the Kauravas, born from impatience and ego, were destroyed by greed and envy. The story illustrates that divine blessings are seeds that must be nurtured through righteous living, and that moral vision and integrity matter far more than power or strength. Ultimately, it reminds us that destiny is not shaped by how we are born, but by the choices we make to uphold dharma in the face of adversity.